Hello. So this is going to be controversial, and the funny thing about it is, I make so many of these videos, especially I feel like when I make them in long form, people don't watch. So I'm going to post it, and I don't give a fuck. Okay? All right, so first I want to start off this video by saying I'm personally getting tired of YouTube, tired of watching it, tired of feeling like because I had a channel that I was able to blow up before, I should be able to do it again. I'm tired of it all, okay? Tired of it all. And what I'm realizing is all of this stuff is making us slaves. We keep trying to talk about how, I'm going to do this to get out of this slave cycle, and lo and behold, you're right back into the slave cycle. You're right back at it. So that's a lot of what this video is going to be about to me. Know that this is only my personal opinion. I'm not trying to polarize anybody about anything, because I really don't give a fuck. Feel however you want to feel. However you need to feel is apparently appropriate for the situation, because that's how you feel. So I really don't care. Like, I care, but I don't care. So again, I want to start off this video by saying, first, I haven't been on social media, the traditional, I'm calling it traditional versus non-traditional, because I feel like a lot of people don't view YouTube as social media, but to me it is. You can still watch videos, look at pictures, comment on said videos and pictures. You can still scroll and scroll and scroll to the end of time like you can on any other social media. With the short form content that's on YouTube is just like TikTok. So it's the same to me. It's really the same to me. So that's why sometimes when I tell people, yeah, I'm not really on social media, I have to make that caveat that, yeah, oh, by the way, but I do still watch some YouTube videos. Because to me, YouTube is social media. You still out here trying to socialize via the internet. So YouTube is one of those features to me. But that's neither here nor there, because I've even seen people like creating channels off this idea of, I'm not on social media anymore, but you're on fucking YouTube. You're on social media, B. I don't care. You're on social media. But to me, so on to the social media aspect of it, right? So to me, I'm over it. It's all social media. It's all algorithmic based. It's all just a big ass con game, if you ask me, at this point, how I see it. So why am I tired of social media? One, I am no longer able to tell what's real or what's fake. Not because it's just so many AI videos on here and you can't tell the difference between real content, a real person speaking, or a real person making a video versus a fake person. That's not what, no. It's all fake to me. Why is it fake? Because content creators, people on here, can only talk about and only want to talk about things that's going to put some dollars in their pocket, that's going to keep their views up, that's going to keep them relevant. So how can I trust things that are being said on here when they're being said under the guise of, or not even under the guise, with this, oh, I'm telling the truth, while also under the guise of, I have to make sure that I'm following what the algorithm tells me that I need to talk about so that I can keep my views up. Because I'm low-key dependent on this, and I need this to blow up, because they told me that I need to be an entrepreneur and I need to have multiple streams of income. So I got to keep this up, and I got to keep talking about what the algorithm tell me I need to talk about. Because if I don't talk about what the algorithm want me to talk about, then there's a chance that this video might not get no views. And then if this video don't make no views, then I'm not gonna make no money this month. I'm not gonna make as much money. So I got to keep talking about what the algorithm want me to talk about, so I can keep making some money. That sounds like slavery. That sounds like slave behavior. But okay, let's keep going. I don't like that. That's bullshit. I don't like that as soon as you talk about certain things, oh, now you got to be canceled. Canceled for what? I can't say certain things on here because I might lose my job. What? It's the truth as I see it and as I know it, based on my research, based on life experience. It's the truth, but I can't say it because I might lose my livelihood. Bullshit. Top to bottom, bullshit. But we keep coming on social media, we keep coming on Instagram, we keep coming on YouTube, like somebody gonna be able to really come on here and tell some real truths. Because if they're telling some real truths, then guess what they probably doing? They're probably also asking you to join their membership. Oh, because that brings me to the second point. I'm tired of everybody always coming on here talking about how broke people are. Oh, everybody broke. People can't afford this. People can't afford this. But join my membership. Go over to Patreon. And by the way, all of these things have tiers. So the more money you're willing to pay, the more access you get. I'm tired of y'all trying to send me over to your Telegram. Trying to send me over to your Patreon. Trying to send me to be your members. I don't want to be. You just told me how broke I was and about how much I'm living paycheck to paycheck. What the fuck make you think I got money to give you? Come on now. But oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, okay. Okay. I gotta support. Let me support. Which brings me to the next thing. How can you get authenticity out of some people when it's all about the algorithm and whether or not this video is going to make me go viral, whether or not this video is going to get me the views I need so I can make sure that, I can get this check. So I can get that AdSense check. So I can push some more people into joining my membership. So I can push more people into joining my Patreon. Push more people into my Discord. Push more people into whatever fucking other social media platform you want to push them into. I'm tired of... I already figured out how to watch YouTube without the ads. But I'm tired of ads within the shit. I still got to skip past the ads that you put in there because you got a sponsor that you got to make sure that you talk about every fucking video. So not only are you telling me that I'm broke, but you're telling me to spend some money to join your Discord, to join your membership, to join your Patreon, and then spend some more money so you can support my sponsors so I can get some more money out of you, even though I'm not getting as much money as the sponsor getting, But still, I got to get my hand in that pot. I got to get some too. That's, I'm tired of it. And all the while, some of the same people talking about the greed of other people while they're being greedy in their video. What the fuck? It's like I get on here and I see the hypocrisy all throughout everything, and it's just ugh. It's not even entertaining no more. No wonder I've been watching a lot of body cam videos. And even that be making me feel like because y'all motherfuckers on here just want to do things just to try to get your content up, go viral, and do all this other shit. How much of that is fake? How much of these skits and things are fake? We all, which brings me to another thing. How many times I watch videos and I'm like, you want me to believe that because it's a polarizing topic, it's single mamas and all this other bullshit that we like to talk about that's very polarizing, very divisive. Oh, she bought her 6 kids to our first day. Bitch, both of y'all got wedding rings on. So what the fuck are you talking about? Something about this ain't right. Somebody lying. But you got a bunch of people reacting to a video that's fake as fuck. Because somebody was hoping it would go viral and hoping that people would do exactly what they're doing, seeing it and reacting to it. Which brings me to the next point, why I'm tired of fucking the internet and YouTube. I'm tired of all the fucking reaction channels. Why the fuck are we always reacting to shit? As a parent, you know what I learned from being a fucking parent? You can't do that. You can't do that. You can't always be out here trying to react to everything and being reactionary. Because what that turns into is chaos. Chaos within. Because now I got to react to this, I got to react to that, I got to react to this, I got to react to that. I don't want to react to shit. I'm not reacting to no motherfucking thing. You react. Have fun with that. Have fun with your emotions being up and down, up and down, up and down all day because people just want you to be reactive to every fucking thing. Fuck that. Fuck that. Because again, as a parent, if I was reacting every time my daughter did something, guess what? We'll both be somewhere miserable as fuck. Miserable. Because all I can do is react. Why am I reacting? Why am I reacting to something I already know? Why am I reacting to something that's already been established as bullshit? Why the fuck do I need to react to it? I don't. So again, slaves to the algorithm. These fucking content creators, you influencers, whoever, most of these motherfuckers are slaves to the algorithm. We all slaves. All fucking slaves. Which brings me to that topic. We're all slaves. You're an entrepreneur, you're a slave too. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. You're not, you claiming you always doing something for financial freedom, but you grinding. Everything is about the grind. Everything is about the fucking hustle. You got to work 12, 14, 16-hour days for years at a fucking time to barely make any progress into what the fuck you been doing. But you're an entrepreneur. You got your own business. The fuck? You could have worked the regular 9-to-5 job and at least had insurance, had some benefits. Not really, because ain't none of this shit really no motherfucking benefits to me. But you could have had that shit, not spent all your fucking life working under the guise of I'm getting myself financially free, when it turns out your ass is still not really financially fucking free. Because at the end of the day, let you not pay taxes on something. They taking that shit. Oh, I'm going to buy this house so I can be financially free. Let your ass not pay taxes. Let your ass not have homeowners insurance. Watch they take that bitch. Watch they make them prices astronomical to the point where you can't afford that shit no more. Come on now. What the fuck are people talking about? There's no such thing as freedom in a system that's built on slave labor, just slavery altogether. How are you building a system of freedom built on slavery, built on things that's literally meant to enslave us? And like I said, when I look at YouTube these days, when I look at social media in general, all I see is glorified slavery. All I see is glorified slavery. We get excited about the motherfuckers that's making a little bit more money as slaves. You get excited every time you hear about somebody making $1 million. There's just a better paid slave, but we still get happy about it. I was talking to somebody recently because they live, in an area where all these ice raids and stuff like that is happening. And I had to, again, tell her, I've been saying it for the longest, a lot of people don't really have problems with what's going on. They just want to be the motherfuckers in charge. And I know it because that's what things dictate. You just want to be the person in charge of the bullshit. You don't actually want to cut the bullshit out, because cutting some of this shit out means maybe you never make the million that you want to make. Maybe you never have that dream car, that dream house that you want, that they've been convincing you that you absolutely have to have, and that if you don't have it, you're a failure. They've been convincing you that for fucking years. So why would you really want anything to change? Because having things change mean that shit, that dream that they done taught you supposed to be trying to chase so hard, doesn't actually exist, never did. It would make you confront that fucking reality that most of this shit is bullshit. And do people really want to confront that reality? Absolutely fucking not. Not to me. Not when I really look at it. Because again, back to the slavery. Because every time I try to talk to people about some of these things, about what I feel like is a real solution, people keep wanting to, it's always a bunch of pushback. That can't happen. This can't happen. That can't happen. But what about this and what about that? And I'm like, well, do you realize all the things that you're talking about is a solution that has already been preordained? I tell people, look, if we all decided just for one day, from the very top to the very bottom, just to not fucking go to work. Oh, but what about my bills? And I still got bills to pay. Motherfucker, if you don't go to work for one day, your bills are going to be fucking fine. And if everybody is out there doing the same thing, you done got that cutoff notice in the mail that they about to cut your lights off, about to cut your heat off. If the motherfuckers that do that shit ain't working either, your shit's not gonna get cut off, I promise you. It's not gonna get cut off. I promise you. You're not gonna lose your car for not going to work one day. Oh, it's in the red, you owe your car note? Oh, the motherfuckers doing the repossessing ain't at work today. Chill the fuck out. Nothing's going to happen. If we all decided to just not go to work one day, nothing's going to happen. Nothing like that is going to happen, at least. Because like I said, who going to do it? Them CEOs, them motherfuckers. Mark Zuckerberg is going to come out and repossess your motherfucking car? Nah, he not. No, he's not. The only way that shit should be a fear for anybody is if these people are saying, okay, I'm gonna pay you triple, quadruple if you go out there and do that shit anyway. And if they willing to fucking do that, that should show you that not only do they have the money, they have the will, they have the power, they just don't want to use it on what the fuck you want them to use it on, which should be the slap in the face that it is, that it already is. Already is. They've been slapping us in the face, and we just keep taking it because we so comfortable with what the fuck we got. You comfortable knowing that you can go to the grocery store and buy whatever you need when you need it. You comfortable knowing that when you go home, you can just turn your AC, your heat up as high as you want. Your AC on as high as you want it. You're comfortable knowing that you got a nice cozy bed to lay up in every night. You're comfortable knowing that ain't nobody dropping bombs on your city. You comfortable. And all I'm saying is, at the end of the day, most of this ain't my fucking fight to fight. I've realized that a long time ago. A lot of this ain't my fight to fight. Okay? It ain't my fight to fight. And I could try to fight it. And guess what? I'm gonna be up there like fucking Toby, talking about my name is Toby, it's not Kunta. Because I'm just gonna get my ass beat. Like, come on, man. Like, that's why I feel like we all slaves, and we just refuse to really fucking see it. We all slaves. Whether you're an entrepreneur, whether you're someone that feels like you're safe in this world, safe in this economy, safe, you're still a fucking slave. Because guess what? Like I challenge people all the time. If some of this shit was to go away, most of our 401k plans, most of these things that we were depending on for our retirement, depending on to make us, all these things that's making us feel safe, that's really outside of our fucking control. And I keep challenging people with that too. If all that shit was to go away, if the stock market was to crash, do you realize your 401k plans, your pension plans, your everything that you've been holding on near and dear to can be gone in the blink of a fucking eye? But nope, we can't talk about that because, you got to just keep going out there and voting. Or, you just better keep praying that everything will be better. Pray that the person that you voted for this time is going to do something that's going to be beneficial for the masses. You got to pray. You got to keep being hopeful. What if I don't want to be hopeful no more? What if I don't give a fuck no more? What if I'm seeing things for what they are? A bunch of nothing. What if I'm saying that I know I should no longer have to give my all to paying attention to something that don't fucking matter? How about that? What if I let that be my reality? Because at the end of the day, like I said, a lot of us, we just slaves. You go to work every day, you a slave. Oh, I'm an entrepreneur, I ain't in that slave race no more. Yes, you are. Because you depend on us, the people that are enslaved, so you say, to buy your products, to need you, motherfucker. Because again, that's another part that people don't act like they don't really want to come to grips with. As an entrepreneur, if you have nobody to sell your products to take your service, what makes you think that you're so much better than somebody working a regular 9 to 5? You're not. Because if somebody decides they don't need your service no more, you're done. Your business is done. So get the fuck out of here. Which is why I call you a slave too. This is why I call all of us are slaves. We all slaves. Because we're slaves to the dream. We're slaves to believing that if we just do this, then things will be like that. Things will change. Things will get better. If we just keep voting, we'll get a politician in here that's going to come and shake things up and really, really change everything. It hasn't happened yet, but we got to believe it's going to happen. If we just believe. So again, my thing is, we can't keep asking a system that was built upon slavery, a system that was built on tearing people down, a system that was built on stealing things, a system that was built on trickery. We can't keep asking that system to drop all of that just so it can be right for us. Because it's not. It's not. And I think the sooner we just come to that realization, don't be trying to hide from it, don't be trying to sugarcoat it, don't just stop. Just stop. Because I have a strong belief that everything is happening because we keep paying so much attention to it. Every time something happens, and then thanks to, again, another reason why I don't like social media, now including YouTube. Let something happen with some celebrity. It's 20,000 people on YouTube talking about it, talking about the same shit, having the same clips. It damn near sound like y'all remember how a couple of years ago, people still show it every now and again now, and the news, how some of these news stations, they had all these different news stations, and it's basically like they were saying the same exact thing, almost like they had a fucking script. It seemed like, that seems like the same shit that be happening on YouTube these days. I swear to God, I've seen the videos where I can literally put a lot of y'all together, a lot of y'all shit together, y'all saying the same thing, y'all got the same clips, the same, it's all the fucking same, but y'all keep wanting people to believe that somehow it's different. It's the same. It's all the same. And I'm sorry that people are really out here acting like it's not, because it's all the same. It's all the same. It's all the same. So, with that being said, the only way that, to me, the way out of this is mentally, is you realizing that the way that you get out of this quote unquote system, to me, is by recognizing all of the system. Recognizing and seeing all of it for what it is, not just, being mad at certain parts because, I don't like that they're doing that to those immigrants. Okay, good, I'm happy you don't. At the end of the day, like I keep telling people, it's like they doing the same thing to us, but they just giving you a different fight to fight by putting it on to somebody else. Oh, it's the immigrants. Don't pay attention to how we're screwing you over. Pay attention to how we're screwing the immigrants over. Oh, we're gonna do this to the American people, but don't pay attention to that. Pay attention to Taylor Swift getting married. Pay attention to her album dropping, and the fact that she's really low key jealous of white people. This billionaire white lady is low key jealous of black women. Get the fuck out of here! Like I'm supposed to care about that either? Why? So, because again, like we slaves, another reason why I'm saying we slaves is because we only care about what they tell us to care about. We only want to speak about what they gave us the okay to speak about. The only thing that matters is what they told us matter. It's not what actually fucking matters. Because if we actually paid attention to what actually fucking matters, so much of this shit wouldn't even be a conversation. Social media wouldn't need to exist in the manner that it does. Think about that. Most motherfuckers, that's why I've been saying for a while now, it's all a big con game. It's all a con game. Because at the end of the day, even the people, I'm talking about the scammers. Motherfuckers, if motherfuckers stop scamming, you wouldn't have nothing to talk about. So you need the con. We need the slave aspect of it all for us to feel better about what we have in our position in the slave and within the slavery. Okay? So, because it's like, some people, the people that would say, oh, I'm not a slave. Oh, you a house slave. Because you can't see how much you are ingrained into the shit. Oh, okay. And you make yourself feel better by saying that because you not the field nigga. You not the one out here actually doing all the fucking work. That's all that, like when people talk about the boule and all these other type of black people that's in charge but still somehow don't get nothing accomplished. Oh, yeah, them black people and them Mexicans, them Indians, all these people to get these positions of power and got us thinking that they doing something special when low-key, they still screwing us just like everybody else. And I think, again, that's why they do that stuff. And that's why, again, I keep saying that the shit is slavery, because at the end of the day, you have to buy into some part of this system, even to think that you're not a fucking slave. There's some part of this system that you really bought into, and that's what got you thinking that you're not a slave, because you are. You're making some, like, even as an entrepreneur, I have to buy things. So if I made like let me go, I'll say this, I'll go back to my my Ubering days, right? When people was, Uber's you're your own boss as an Uber person. Motherfucker, I'm barely making $100 a day. And I gotta put $30 in my fucking gas tank every day or more. And because I'm driving around like fucking crazy, I gotta spend this $100 a month on an oil change. So you mean to tell me that I'm making all this big bread. I'm my own boss. I'm gonna put on my chest like I'm my own boss. But I'm still poor as fuck. I'm barely making it. But I'm my own boss. I can go out there and make as much money as I want to. As long as I'm willing to work 12, 16-hour fucking days. Oh, but you're not a slave. You're not a slave to Uber. You're slaving to yourself. Because that's, you know what? That's what somebody, I was watching years ago. And this is another reason I'm tired of watching YouTube too. Because I'm starting to feel like YouTube is taking away people's ability to really do deep thinking for themselves, because it's obvious if you can watch long form content that you do a little bit deep thinking. But I'm feeling like this takes over that, because now you have to think about what somebody else said, how they said it, is what they saying true, and da 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 da. And to me, again, okay, so this goes back into, I was watching this video once, and this dude was like, yeah, you got to do this, you got to do this, like fuck this and fuck that. You gotta, if you trying to get your business going, you got to work hard, and then one day it'll pay off and all this and all that. You can't be going out with your friends, you can't be doing this if you trying to get this business started. And I'm sitting there like, I get what you're saying. However, again, I've never heard nobody nowhere talk about how much they love when they're getting ready to die and roll over and die. Oh, I wish I would have just worked a couple of more hours. I wish I would have just made an extra couple $100 more. I wish I could have. No, it's all about how they wish the connections that they had with people could have been better. And how you connecting with people if you're always working. How many people have I heard say, I've lost my family, and still to this day losing their family because of how much they working. Because they trying to, again, chase a dream that you may never be able to fucking catch up to. Which is why in things like manifestation, when people start talking about that, they tell you once you stop chasing things start to come to you. I wonder why. So the solution I have for everybody with this and this mentality is one, realize that you, regardless of how you want to chop this down, to me, there's an aspect of slavery to it all. Because again, we got people out here literally working right now just so we can get what we need, go where we want to go, and they not getting fucking paid. People not mad at that. People get more mad at fucking ICE raids than they get mad at the fact that people not getting paid right now. We got billionaires giving money to our troops. And we acting like that billionaire is not gonna have an ass one day. Okay, we're doing too much. We're being bought like slaves. We're the fucking slaves. Okay, the politicians and the CEOs and what the tech giants and all, what the fuck y'all want to call them, are the masters. And every time we come online and react and post and do something, we're feeding our masters. So this is again why sometimes why my content is spotty, why when I do come on here it's just like, what the fuck? Because at the end of the day, I realized how much of a slave to this I had become, because I'm watching videos just so I can have something to react to, just so I can have something to say if I decide to make a video. Fuck that. It's trash. And again, like I've been saying it this whole video, I'm tired. I'd rather, at this point in my life, I've been reading a lot, journaling a lot, and I see my life going back to how it was when I was doing my heavy fasting, which meant I wasn't watching a lot of TV. I wasn't concerned about what was going on YouTube. I wasn't watching it. I wasn't trying to think of things to post, because what I said in this video is how I feel about what's going on in this world. And to me, there's not a whole lot else that need to be said about it. I can't do nothing about it. I can protest. I can sign all the petitions in the world. But again, I think it's quite clear that if the powers that be don't want some shit to happen, it will not happen. We, as a people, can say we want all sorts of shit. But it has been very clear, the 30-something years that I've been on this planet, that my wants, my desires, and my needs, when it comes up to these systems, doesn't matter. It don't matter what I do. It don't matter what I say. It just doesn't matter. Okay? And my solution for me with that is, am I still going to pay attention to it a little bit? Probably. Am I still going to, like, think about it sometimes? Probably, because I think that's just natural. But am I going to be sitting up here talking about, or wanting to come on here and talk about it? Probably not, because I don't give a fuck anymore. I don't care. And at the end of the day, I can't keep trying to care when other motherfuckers, if you don't even care about your slavery and about how you being enslaved, why the fuck should I? What they say, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't get them to drink. And that's all we do all the time. We keep trying to lead horses to water, but we motherfuckers ain't drinking. So I don't want to keep leading you to water that you're not going to fucking drink. I'll let somebody else do it. Because again, I as a person too, I got to live in this system. My bills still got to get paid. I still, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, I get it. I get it. I get it. At the same time, I also get that I'm not here just to make somebody some money or myself. I'm not here just to travel and, ooh, I've been here. Ooh, I got this bag. Ooh, I did this and ooh, I did that. Even though the last several years, y'all wouldn't know what the fuck I'm out here doing. You wouldn't know. You just wouldn't know. And I like it that way, okay? I really do. But it's still all that to say is like, there has to be a point in life, especially now. I think I'm feeling that tug in my heart more than ever, just to really be on some fuck it type shit. Like, really fuck it. Fuck it. I'm trying. It's not working. Fuck it. It's like chasing. I'm chasing this American dream. I'm chasing this quote unquote security that nobody seems to have. Motherfuckers out here acting like they got everything but still don't feel secure. I wonder why. Is it because so much of these things that you're depending on your security for is really outside of your control? Oh, okay. But whatever. Because I got to go in here to my job now. So I'll see y'all later. Maybe, maybe not. Bye.